the requirement or the necessity to pay taxes, to be taxed, to be liable to this whole institutionalized suffering and corruption of tax actually has been an artificial, superficial sort of problem which is manufactured and engineered over millennia and normalized by all the modern societies or basically people that have ever existed, including the rule, regulation, leadership. They have normalized and generalized that taxes must be there, that the citizens, the people or residents of a particular society or country must be taxed and held liable, responsible in all the corruption, injustice, inequality, failures, collapses, and many other bad things that happens, that we are to blame, and that our representatives and governments are immune from everything, that they are not really liable in everything, but they are the masters, they are the puppet masters in fact, and we are the puppets of condition, control, enslavement. We are being constantly exploited, manipulated, conditioned, controlled through and in work, profession, studies, education, home, lifestyle, family, marriage. All of this is somehow, somewhere limitation, a problem, an instrument of imposing and enforcing more and more control, responsibility, obligation, and condition upon ourselves, so that ultimately we are so worn out, exhausted, fatigued, that we eventually surrender to this automatically tyranny, and we give up our all freedom and become victims of the government to provide us with freedom, justice, equality, instead of using our own self-critical and independent thinking, faculty, freedom, self-knowledge, and basically independence, authority anyways. So that is the thing, that text has been artificially manufactured and meticulously engineered and imposed upon ourselves and normalized over hundreds of years in one way or another. It was never really normalized. It was never really normal to begin with. It's artificial suffering because there is no need for tax to be paid because the government must be able to run everything, or it should not exist in the first place, because the human beings are wise, adaptive, dynamic, prosperous, and able enough to ensure their own survival. That is what we survived for thousands of years, and we could still live without the existence or the requirement of any external authorities, societal tyrannies to govern us, to tell us what to do, what to think, what not to at every step of the way. But we have created this artificial suffering for ourselves, which created further chaos, miseries, obstacles in our lives. That is the tax system, which is literally a violation of our rights, peace, happiness anyways at every step of the way, and we cannot run from it because we're inside of a society, either it's a democracy or something else entirely.